Hey everyone, Bob Vandy with Advisors Insurance Brokers back with you this week of May 31st, 2021. Although technically you're all probably getting this on Tuesday, June 1st. I hope everybody had a relaxing and enjoyable long Memorial Day weekend. And hopefully we all had a chance to reflect on how valuable our heroes are to us, those that have made the ultimate sacrifice so we truly could have the life that we do and the things that we enjoy. So hopefully you enjoyed the weekend. It's going to be a little longer video here today. We've got a bunch of things to cover because we've got some good content for you. The theme of the week is the unofficial start of summer, as many view Memorial Day. And the video that we've got at the end is from an old favorite, Field of Dreams, and captures that feeling of summer, baseball, our heroes, and a really good movie. If you've never seen it, we encourage everybody to take a look. We've got a brief video on that here at the end. We also have some new training to announce that you can see below. We filled in the blanks and we've got right through to June scheduled out for some really great webinars, some great variety coming up for the month of June for our training webinars. This week, we've got our good friend Glenn Usher from Lincoln, who's going to talk about the latest innovation from Lincoln and their MoneyGuard portfolio. So if you have an interest in that, you'll definitely want to sit in on this week. By the way, if you have an opportunity, there's a link in the email below on last week's webinar that we did. It's no longer Disability Insurance Awareness Month, but we shouldn't restrict the income protection discussion just to May. So hopefully you're having that discussion all throughout the year. And if you click the link in the email below, you can go to the recorded webinar that we did this past week with John and Carla from Principal. They did a great job of really taking the basics of DI and have the conversation. I encourage you to take a look at that recorded webinar as well. Coming up also in June, we've got our good friend Lou Piero, an estate planning and elder law attorney with Piero, Connor, and Strauss. He's going to do a session on some advanced sales ideas we've got, in particular on the life side, as a result of some of the things going on and maybe going on with the new administration. We've got our good friend Lawrence Vivenzio going to come and talk to us about National Guardian Life's standalone long-term care insurance product, but within the context of, hey, let's take a look at some of the other long-term care insurance alternatives, linked benefit type products and traditional, and where do each of them fit? So tune into Lawrence's session here in June. Register for that. Chad Bakarowski, our friend from AIG, is going to talk about, are you leaving a tax burden to your heirs in June? And then we'll come back, and actually on July 1st, we've got our good buddy Josh Ford from Nationwide is going to talk about some of the tax advantages of the Nationwide CareMatters 2 product. So great stuff. You can register for all of those in the links below. I encourage you to do that. We've got our sales tip of the week below. We also have the latest in carrier incentives and carrier news. We just added a brand new incentive for True Freedom, which, while not an insurance product, is a great product solution, especially for clients who might have trouble qualifying for a long-term care insurance solution. So take a look at that incentive below as well as the news that's fit to print. And then watch the video here as we wrap up from Field of Dreams. Have a great week, everybody. Look forward to chatting with you soon. Thanks a lot.
My father's name was John Kinsella. It's an Irish name. He was born in North Dakota in 1896 and never saw a big city until he came back from France in 1918. He settled in Chicago, where he quickly learned to live and die with the White Sox. Died a little when they lost the 1919 World Series. Died a lot the following summer when 8 members of the team were accused of throwing that series. He played in the minors for a year or two, but nothing ever came of it. Moved to Brooklyn in 35, married Mom in 38, and was already an old man working at the Naval Yards when I was born in 1952. My name's Ray Kinsella. Mom died when I was 3, and I suppose Dad did the best he could. Instead of Mother Goose, I was put to bed at night to stories of Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and the great shoeless Joe Jackson. Dad was a Yankees fan then, so of course I rooted for Brooklyn. But in '58, the Dodgers moved away, so we had to find other things to fight about. We did. And when it came time to go to college, I picked the farthest one from home I could find. This, of course, drove him right up the wall, which I suppose was the point. Officially, my major was English, but really it was the 60s. I marched, I smoked some grass, I tried to like sitar music, and I met Annie. The only thing we had in common was that she came from Iowa, and I had once heard of Iowa. After graduation, we moved to the Midwest and stayed with her family as long as we could. Almost a full afternoon. Annie and I got married in June of '74. Dad died that fall. A few years later, Karen was born. She smelled weird, but we loved her anyway. Then Annie got the crazy idea that she could talk me into buying a farm. I'm 36 years old, I love my family, I love baseball, and I'm about to become a farmer. But until I heard the voice, I'd never done a crazy thing in my whole life.